Hey, real estate agents, welcome back. Today's topic is adversity, right? We're dealing with adversity every single day in our business and our personal lives. And especially now, man, there's a lot of adversity going out there, but here's the secret, it's never going to stop, right? And the thing is, adversity can bring us down. And if it brings us down, we're probably not showing up in our best version of ourselves, right? Our business goes down, our relationships and health suffer. That's not what we want. We want to live this incredible life. The good news is I've got this great simple sentence. That's right. It's a sentence and a simple tool that I'm going to teach you today that will help you deal with adversity going forward for the rest of your lives. Hi, I'm Guillermo Salas, former attorney turned real estate agent. I've closed over 1,500 transactions in my life, and I'm going to share every tip, trick, system, and process I've ever created to run my business, do life coaching, and create multiple streams of income here on this channel. So please like, subscribe, and more importantly, my calendar link is in the video description below. So a lot of us, hey, I hear what you're saying, Guillermo, but it was only 9-10 minutes. I need to go deeper. Go ahead, schedule a session with me. I'm happy to go deeper on this topic or any other topic and help you with your business. Okay, so why am I talking about adversity today? Well, because I just recently ruptured my Achilles tendon. It's the second time that I've had to rupture I ruptured my Achilles tendon and I had to get surgery yet again, a second time. And it was almost 16 years to the day where the first one was my last one. And it was a couple, actually weeks before I had my first child. My wife was going to absolutely kill me. And then this time was playing a game that I love and just absolutely am addicted to called paddle here in Spain. And it's funny when it happened, it's the course that we all do. Like we start having regret, we start going to this dark place, and you start negotiating with yourself. We're having conversations as if you could time work back. Completely wasted energy, right? Because we can time work back. But I was having conversations like, why did I play? If I had only not done this, if I had only gone to the store instead of played, or like, you know what? This is so dumb. I'm approaching 50. Why am I even playing this game? Like I'm done. I'm going to sit on the couch for the rest of my day. That's not what I want either, right? That's not in alignment with what I want in my lives. And so when we reach adversity, oftentimes what happens is sort of a negative impact or a negative feeling, and we might go in the wrong direction on this. The other reason I'm talking about adversity today is because the NAR settlement came out recently. And I'm seeing a lot of stuff on social media, which guys and gals, I'm telling you, does not paint us in a good light. So stay off of social media with this stuff on the NAR settlement, right? Again, it's an adversity, and we're just going to have to deal with it. So today I want to teach you a tool that you're going to use. And here's the thing, even when you know the tool, it's going to take practice to use over and over and over. I coach this thing and I have to use it consciously with myself when a adversity comes up, because the first thing that comes up with adversity is a negative feeling. Part one, what's a tool? I told you it's a sentence by a very famous person, Napoleon Hill. Probably heard of him a little bit, right? He has this sentence that I use every single day of my life practically. And it goes a little like this. In every adversity lies the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. So I'll repeat that again. In every adversity lies the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. This tool, this sentence has really impacted my life, right? Because what's an adversity? Adversity is just something that either didn't go the way you wanted it to, or went a different way, right? And that's the thing. Life's chock full of adversities, right? We took the listing, but they didn't price it the way we wanted it. Or I wanted to get that listing, but they gave it to their cousin. Like all these things are an adversity. And literally the first thing that comes up in adversity is a negative feeling. And the key is when you focus on the adversity itself, the fact that you didn't get the listing, the fact that you tore your Achilles, the fact that we got to now talk about our buyer compensation in a different way, right? What's the first thing that comes up? Probably a negative feeling, right? And how does it feel when we focus on adversity, right? It makes us feel bad. It makes us feel down. And when we're feeling bad, we're less likely to take action. Now, the opposite, when we focus on an equivalent or greater benefit of the adversity, right? So say we didn't get the listing, like, didn't get that listing. Why didn't get listed? Well, they said they didn't like my price. All right, well, what's the equivalent or greater benefit that can come out of that adversity? Well, I can go out and study a pricing methodology so that the next time I am so much better and skilled in talking about price that, I don't lose that listing. I'm going to get that listing, right? By the way, I did a video on that. Go look at my YouTube channel, how to price effectively. It's called the collaborative method. So yeah, there's the equivalent or greater benefit that came out of adversity. And the thing is, when you focus on that equivalent or greater benefit, how does that make you feel? It makes you feel good, right? It makes you feel excited. It makes you feel energy. It's like, I found a solution. I'm going to move towards that solution. And that's the thing. When you're excited and you're feeling good, you're more likely going to take action. So that's the key about this system, is when we're focusing on the adversity, nothing happens, right? Everything just stops. And we enter into that world of suffering. However, when we focus on like, what's the thing we can, get out of this, right? That's either equal to the adversity or even better than the adversity, right? If you come out with a methodology on how to price so that you never lose the listing again, which was my experience, I never lost the listing again based on price. Wow, that's way more important and valuable than the adversity when I lost the original listing, right? And I'm exercising it through this Achilles thing. Like, what's the equivalent greater benefits? Like, well, I'm gonna have to be in better shape. I'm gonna have to stretch better. I think a lot of the comments that I've gotten about my paddle game is I'm too aggressive and rushed. So it's probably gonna force me to slow down, which will actually improve my game, right? And when I focus on that equivalent or greater benefit, that just makes me feel better. And with this NAR settlement, guess what? Equivalent or greater benefit. Now we gotta be better in terms of articulating our value proposition as buyer's agents. And that, for me, is like great, because I do feel like buyer's agents are hugely valuable. And they probably should be earning more than 2.5%, getting that 3.5%. So if you can articulate your value and take this as an opportunity, then you're gonna actually earn more money. Again, got an adversity, always gonna have them. Okay, the key question is, who doesn't have an adversity in life, right? Everybody does, right? If you're alive, you have adversities. There's no getting around it. In fact, there's a great story told about Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, the author of The Power of Positive Thinking. Somebody approaches him on the corner of New York City somewhere and asks him like, hey, I recognize who he was. Dr. Peale, like, I've got all these problems. I don't want any of these problems. Can you please help me get rid of all these problems? And sort of sarcastically, he stood there and thought for a little bit. And then he turns to him and is like, you know what? I got the solution. There is a place not too far from here with 10,000 people who don't have any problems. It's called the East Bay Cemetery, right? And he's just basically making the point like, hey, if you're alive, you have problems. The only time you're not gonna have problems or adversities is when you're 6 feet under. So we've got to embrace the fact that there is gonna be adversities, and we need to have a way to deal with them. And that's the tool that I'm giving you today, the Napoleon Hill. In every adversity lies the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. That's the tool I want you to take on for the rest of your days, right? We get lemons, we're gonna make lemonade. That's the key. We got a choice. We got a choice to either suffer in it, or we got a choice to focus on the equivalent benefit or the greater benefit. And we do that, we feel good, we take action, and we're moving our lives forward, and we're not suffering. That's why I always say, end your day on a win, right? You have a bad call, or somebody curses you out, or you're doing a physical and expired and they just hang up on you. Don't end on that call, right? Make another dial. Client cancels or doesn't give you the listing, make another prospecting call. End your conversation with a win, right? And just watch how your business shows up the next day. More importantly, how you show up at home with your loved ones if you end up on a win. Super important. And that's why this tool that Napoleon Hill gave us is so important. Like, you're gonna have adversities, experience it, but then start thinking about what are the options here? What are the equivalent or greater benefits, solutions, making, again, lemonade out of lemons, so that we can move our business forward and we don't stay in that sort of negative space where we're not taking any action and we just suffer. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you so much for listening. Go out there and practice this tool. Please, if you like the content on this, please like, comment on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And more importantly, these things, the concepts are simple, but they only become easy through practice. So my calendar link is in the video description. Schedule 30 minutes with me. We can go over this topic and any other topic to help you in your business and your personal life. Until next time, go out there and cause and create miracles. Have a great day.